So a ratio is a comparison of two numbers. So it's if you compare two things together. So where do you think you've seen ratios before outside of school? Not a stoplight.
What?
What about, have any of you ever seen the little baby cars?
No. Yeah,
Like the little model ones? No, the little model cars, like the toy ones? No, like the toy cars you can buy at the store. Okay, yes, like Hot Wheels, and they're miniature versions of the real thing. And it says the scale is like 1 to 18 or 1 to 32. And it's with a colon in the middle. That's a ratio.
I knew that.
It is fancy. All right, so now, does anybody remember ever writing a ratio?
Yes. That was 1972 when I was just coming out.
Yeah?
My mixing.
So, does anybody ever remember seeing a ratio written like that?
Yes. No. My mom does those.
Well, we've done that before, guys. You've done that since like 5th grade. And we've also written them A to B, like comparing A to B. And there's one more way we can write them. Does anybody know?
A fraction.
A fraction. A divided by B. A fraction is a ratio.
Wouldn't it be A over B instead of divided by?
No, it's not over. We never say over because we're not cows over a moon.
You split up the paper.
Now, based on, yes, learning targets on the board. I can solve a portion. It's okay. All right, now, based on the examples on your paper, what type of ratio do you think we're going to look at today? We're going to look at fractions, and it's super easy. No, it really is, I promise. So, we are going to be dealing with the fraction form of ratios today. Please don't throw that. Just sit right now. Just sit right now. All right, so for example 1, it says determine if the ratios are equivalent. Who knows what the word equivalent means?
Equal.
Equal. So that means they have to be the same, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we can do this one of two ways. On A, we have two fractions. Our first one is 7/8 and our second one is 21/24. We can reduce this fraction, or we can simply cross multiply. Which way do you guys want to do? All right, so let's cross multiply, and let's multiply 7 times 24. So everybody draw an arrow from 7 to 24. We're going to cross multiply.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yay!
Oh.
All right, you're lost?
No, I know what we're doing, but I never did understand.
There's a lot of
What part don't you understand of the ratio?
I like point
I can't know, like I know what we're, I'm keeping up with everything, I just don't still remember.
Oh, okay. All right, so who can tell me what 7 times 24 is?
168.
Okay. Now, we've done one side. We have to make sure they're equivalent, so we're going to do the other side. Now we're going to do 21 times 8. So draw an arrow from 21 to 8. And you get 168. Now, are those the same number?
Yeah, I think so.
You just write an equal sign with a check above it.
And we're done?
That's all you do.
Oh, that's easy.
I think I'm there. Yeah, I have
That's okay. Can you guys try B without me?
Yes.
Or do we need to do one more together?
No.
All right, let's do one more together. All right, let's look at B. So, to determine if these are the same, we're going to first multiply 11 times 80. What's 11 times 80?
880.
880.
880.
It is 880. All right, next we are going to multiply 15 times 55.
825.
Okay, let's slow it down. The first thing we did was 11 times 80, and we got 880. The second thing we did was 15 times 55, and we got 825. Are those two numbers the same?
No.
So we write an equal sign with a line through it.
I knew it. I knew it. Then I said it.
You did say it. All right, so we can write yes for A, and we can squiggle it, box it. We can write no for B, because they are not equal. Can you guys try C without me?
No.
Yes, you can. Try C without me. All right, Shakeem, when you did 17 times 9.5, what'd you get?
Oh, I got 161.5.
161.5?
Yes.
All right, Braden, when you did the other side and you multiplied 19 times 8.5, what'd you get?
I got 161.5. Why are you so happy?
Because he got a crystal ball for sale.
All right, do those equal each other?
Yeah.
So what should we do?
Yes, they do. I was going to check about that.
All right, do we need to do another problem like this, or can we move on to proportions? All right, so let's turn our paper over. If the front is 11A, what's the back supposed to be? All right. No, nope, nope. We're not going to have a negative attitude, son. Just turn it over. We can do this. Okay, so the first thing it asks you on the back is it says, what is a proportion? So we are going to define a
Proportion.
Wait, we actually have to divide stuff now?
First.
Oh.
A proportion is when two ratios are equal to each other. So when two ratios are equal to each other, and what did we just say a ratio is? A comparison of two numbers. And how do we write it? Fraction form. So if we have two fractions, if we have, why are you-
I got Eagle Man.
there's stuff at the front of the room. If we have two fractions, A divided by B and C divided by D, and we set them equal to each other, that's a proportion. It's magic. We solve these the same exact way we just compared our ratios to see if they are equal. All you do is cross multiply. Cross multiply. So what does that mean we would multiply A by?
D.
Are you saying D is in dotato or B is in botato?
Like the
as
old
in
boy
dog.
on red.
So you get A times D, and then what would you multiply the other side?
C plus B. C times B.
That's all you do.
Wait.
Solve a proportion? No, it's not. I'm going to prove it to you tomorrow. Yep. No, we're not on A yet. Take a deep breath.
Can I say that?
No. All right, is everybody ready to look at A, or do we need another minute? Okay. So for A, it says solve each proportion. For example, to A. Now, what do you think we're going to multiply X by?
7.
Okay, so draw your line from X to 7. And we're going to write 7X equals. What are we going to multiply now? And you get?
15.
Okay. Is X by itself?
No.
So how do we get X by itself? Divide by what?
7.
Okay. I thought you guys said 5 and I was very confused. Does 7 go into 15 evenly?
No.
So how do we leave our answer?
Like that.
Fraction form, 15 sevenths. Boom, look at us go. That's all you do.
This is kind of easy.
I know. Now, to practice, we are going to do an example, and we're going to write it to the side out here. We're going to call it A2.
Wait, I thought that was easy.
We're doing a separate problem to practice. Alright, so please cross multiply. Solve A2.
D.
You cross multiply both sides and you get 20 times x equals what? 60. And then Shakeem, what do you do next?
You divide 20.
You divide by 20. And Christian, what did you get for x? X equals 3. Do we agree or disagree?
I disagree.
We agree.
I disagree.
Why?
Good.
Okay. Alright, for B is in potato. Are we going to do anything different just because this is 6 times x? No, we still do the same thing. So what is 6 times x times 8?
48.
Alright, what are we going to multiply together now? And what's 12 times 4?
48.
48.
So X equals 1.
X equals 1. We are smart. Alright, are we ready for C?
No.
We're not ready? Okay. Alright, I'll pause. Alright, so what is different about C?
It has a plus sign between the X and the 3.
Alright, so this is how we work out. Does anybody think they know how we'll multiply these? Mitchell?
I really don't.
Okay.
3X times 6.
What'd you do?
Kind
Would
of.
you add x to 3?
No.
It becomes 3x.
6 times x and times 3. So, you're going to write it in parentheses. Distributive property. Write it just like that.
Are you going to distribute the 5?
We're going to multiply 5 times 9 and we get 45. Huh?
How do you know how to do that?
Because if it's not a number, or if it's not just a letter by itself, you put it in parentheses.
And I got it.
Yep. So from there, how do we get rid of the parentheses?
You distribute.
We distribute.
Okay, then you subtract the.
Wait. Pump the brakes. Alright, so we distribute. 6 times x gives us 6x. And 6 times 3 gives us what?
18.
Alright. And it's still equal to 45. Alright, what would we do from here?
Subtract 18.
We bring down our 6x, and what's 45 minus 18?
27.
Ah, Blair, you forgot an equal sign.
That's 27.
And so you'll make that a fraction?
Yep, so we divide by 6. 6 does not go into 27 evenly.
I didn't get that one.
27 over. No, 27 divided by 6.
But what goes into both 27 and 6? 3. 27 divided by 3 is?
36.
9.
6 divided by 3 is?
2.
That's it too.
The answer is 9 halves. Alright, let's talk about how we got 9 halves. 3 goes into both 27 and 6. So we divide both of these by 3. And the reason we do that is because we know that 6 doesn't go into 27 evenly. So 27 divided by 3 gives us 9. And 6 divided by 3 gives us 2.
Yeah.
Alright, do we need to do another one like this?
No.
Or can we do D because it's kind of like it as well? Please do another one. Do you want to do it together? Let's do another one like C, and then we'll do D. Alright, so I'm going to write C over here. I'm going to call it C2. I'm going to say x minus 3 divided by 4 equals 7 divided by 5. Yes. I'll put it on Google Classroom.
I'm gonna watch it this one.
Good. Alright, so do y'all want to try this one without me, or do you want to do it together?
Together.
Okay, we can do it together. Please stop tapping. Alright, so the first thing we do is we multiply 5 times x minus 3, and we put x minus 3 in parentheses. So we multiplied these, and now we do 7 times 4, which equals what?
How do you like, so you just,
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I don't get how you did that. Why you didn't get 15?
What are you talking about?
X minus 3.
Because you gotta put it in the sugar copy before you do it.
How did you get 28?
7 times 4?
7 times 4. Okay, I got it.
All right, then you distribute, and you get 5x minus 15 equals 28.
How do you get? Oh, okay, we're doing it. Okay.
Then we add 15 to both sides, so we get 5x equals what?
43.
All right, does x go into 43 evenly? I mean, I'm sorry. Does 5 go into 43 evenly?
No.
So x equals 43 fifths. Better? All right, can we... Are you okay? What are you not okay with?
No, I'm just stressed out.
Why? Don't be stressed.
We don't get this.
What was?
All right, so the first thing we do is we're going to multiply 9 times x minus 12. So it's 9 times x minus 12 in parentheses. On the other side, we do 13 times x plus 2. All right, then we distribute, and we get 9x minus 108 equals 13x plus 26. Does everybody see where, wait, does everybody see where I got those numbers from?
Yes.
Okay. Now, do we want to move 9 tons or 13 tons?
13 times.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We're still going to get the same answer, but let's move 13. So we're going to subtract 13x from both sides. Negative 4.
Yeah, that's cool.
And you get negative 4x minus 108 equals 26. All right, what would we do from here?
Find it.
Add 108, and I'm running out of room, so I'm just going to write negative 4x equals 108 plus 26 is 134. Yep. Does everybody see where I got that? And then we divide both sides by negative 4, and what does x equal?
Negative.
Negative what?
Negative 33 and a half.
Okay, so negative 33.5. Your homework tonight, we're going to write on 11C since we're out of room on 11B. And we're also going to go ahead and put it on 11C because we're going to have more stuff to do tomorrow on this paper.
Do we have 0 period tomorrow?
No, no 0 period tomorrow
Oh, yeah, why?
because it's Thursday.
We'll have 0 period Monday.
Monday, Wednesdays, and no pep rally Friday.
No, news. THS News said they don't have to period Friday.
Right, because of the pep rally.
We have February again?
Yes.
How many Februarys are we gonna
That's
have?
a rivalry.
Into the tray, please.
Okay.
It's like a
Potato.
All right, so there's your homework. I will post the video to Google Classroom. Please make sure you copy this down.
For the homework?
Bryce have a shoe back. Yeah, can I have my shoe back now?
Yes.